Hello everyone, welcome back. What I wanted to talk about today is legalizing drugs. Basically, I just want to share my opinion with you guys and give you my reasons why I think this way. Basically, I think that all drugs should be legalized. Okay, now I didn't always think this way. Okay, and also I don't benefit from. I wouldn't benefit personally anyway from the legalization. I don't sell drugs. I don't use drugs, so I'm not involved in that in any way. The reason why, I support the complete legalization of all drugs is because I see the war on drugs as a way to empower the government. Okay, the government has basically been using this war on drugs as a reason why they should be taxing us more, why they should be, why there should be more police. These are all reasons why the government basically should have more control over us. Okay, now, despite my opinion, I don't think that all drugs will ever be legalized, and the reason is simple. Basically, the controllers are not going to ever give up control. Okay. Now, another way to look at this, all right, is if you look at prohibition. Okay. Basically, the government created the mafia. Basically, they created by making alcohol illegal. They created a reason for the gangs and the mob of the 20s and the 30s. Okay, and furthermore, as a direct result of prohibition, we have the beginning of gun control. Okay, because basically the Firearms Act of 1934 was a direct result of the St. Valentine's Day massacre, which was basically a turf war over selling prohibited alcohol. Okay, so right there you see the beginnings of the problem with the government trying to prohibit things. Okay, and going forward, now with this war on drugs, I mean, they now use this. They have been using this as an excuse to further control people. They have the RICO Act, for example, where if you are, here's the funny thing about the RICO Act: if you are a member of a gang and one person in that gang creates a crime, okay, everybody in that gang is equally responsible. Okay. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to apply to the government. Okay, if a member of the government commits a crime, okay, by virtue of the RICO Act, everybody that's a member of that government gang is equally responsible. Okay, so for some reason that doesn't apply to the government. Okay, so there are my thoughts on legalizing drugs, and I recognize, okay, possibility that if all drugs were to be legalized, it may, okay, I don't know this for sure, but it may increase the number of deaths, okay, and it may increase crime, okay, and to that I say, even if it were to increase the number of innocent people dying 10 times, 100 times, I would be willing to accept that, okay, because what we're giving up instead is our liberties and our freedom to the government. Okay, so I would be willing to accept 10 times to 100 times more people, dying from legal drugs than the government continuing to have as much power as it has and to continuing to grow its power. Those are my opinions. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time.